wanna play, make it a better place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line.
Hello, it's Libby from libbystamps.com, and this week I'm bringing you this little triangle box. It's been around for a while, I suppose, but I just thought I'd do a video on how to do it today. Mine actually closes with a Velcro dot, and when you open it up you can put something small inside, and it all just folds up again together and closes in again with the Velcro. And I've used the Petite Petals punch on the outside and the itty bitty butterfly, and the stamp set is Gifts of Kindness, so I've just used the thank you out of that today. And I've used Marina Mist, very vanilla, rose red and garden green with some pearls to embellish it. And I just thought that's a nice little gift, especially with Mother's Day coming up. You could fit some earrings or something inside, not just chocolates. Anyway, we'll get underway. So what you need is a piece of 6 by 6 square, and you're going to score it at 2-inch intervals. Turn and score again. Then you need to put a mark here at the 1 inch in the middle of one of the panels. So a mark at 1 inch on one end and a mark at 1 inch on the other, and you can rub that out later because you won't need it. All right, I'm going to put this template on my blog so you can see exactly what I've done. What I've actually done is I've put my piece of card into my trimmer, and I've lined up the 2 opposite corners, and then I've taken my scoring tool and I've just simply scored right down the middle. Now I use the trimmer because you've got the arm here that stops you from wobbling from side to side when you're scoring. Then turn it and do the same on the other side. So straight down, but you're not going in the middle square. You're only going to the first, doing the first square on each side. All right, and then these marks here I've got, and I've done them on my trimmer as well, and you go from the first square to that 1 inch mark that you made. Turn, whoops, that way, score again to the 1 inch mark and do the same on the opposite end. So you've got 2 squares or 3 squares here in the middle that are actually blank. So I'll just put my trimmer out of the way because I don't need that now, and I'll show you how we're going to fold it. And you'll need your bone folder to make sure that you've got nice crisp scores. So you need to burnish on each 2 inch mark all the way around. All right, so like that. And then these ones here that I've got the dotted lines on, they're the ones you're going to do in mountain and valley folds. Now I find it easier to keep an unscored square in front of me. Now these 2 folds here, they're going to be mountain folds, so they're actually going to fold in to that blank square that has no marks on it. All right, so they're going to fold in like that. Turn it around, so you flip it to the other side, 180 degrees turn, and you're going to mountain fold those 2 sides in as well. All right, so then you've got your 2 ends done, she says. All right, and it doesn't quite matter how they go, but they'll form a little box like that. All right, so these other folds here, you need them to fold in to the center. And so when you've folded them, it's all going to close up together nicely like that. So you've started off with a 6-inch square, scored it every 2 inches on each side, and then you've done all your folds, and they fold in nicely together like that, and make sure it's nice and tight when it's closed. All right, for our closure here, we're going to cut another piece. So this is a piece I prepared earlier of 2-inch by 4-inch, and score it at 2 inches. And I suggest you stick it onto the back of your little box, or one side of your little box with sticky strip, because you need it to be fairly well adhered. You could use Tombow as well, because you're going to put a bit of pressure on it to close the box. All right, so I use I cut a Velcro dot in half, and what I do is I put the straight edge along the straight edge there, and I leave the 2 dots together, and then once I've got the one on, I peel the backing off the other one, and I close it up to where I want it to go, and I press down and give it a really good rub, and that's how I get it to close nice and neatly. All right, and my final little square of very vanilla that I've used is 1 7/8 by 1 7/8, and I've adhered that with dimensionals after I've stamped and embellished the front. So that's our little box for today. So as you can see, you can fit chocolates or a pair of earrings or a little bracelet, or so you could fit all sorts of things in there, and you've got a little box that you can keep forever. You can have any sort of sentiment on that, and it would make a nice gift. All right, thanks for stopping by again today. See you again next Friday. Bye for now.
You'll find inspiration. All I'm saying is you can do it. I want to hear you say